Hello, this is Clone Wars Weekly. I'm your host, Ronin, with...
And Q, Phil Quinton.
And joining us today is our very special guest, Rocky, from RockysToys on YouTube.
Hi.
And today we are going to be talking about the episode Point of No Return, the finale of the Droid arc in Season 5. So what did we all think of this episode?
It was... Oh, well, there's like Wheatley and then
Flabbergasting.
They
all make an appearance in hyperspace.
Can you legitimately actually talk about the episode?
No, I am being legit. If you look carefully, you can see just like space could go on footballs, just like that.
You just pass through the galaxy portal on there.
You have to look like really quick, or else you're gonna miss it.
What did you think, Rocky?
I thought it was good. I didn't like the droid arc at first, then I got to liking it towards the end, but I must say I liked the episode. I really kind of was hoping for something different than the Rhydonium thing. I don't know, I was just hoping for a more original plot, because it just seemed a little, they have to stop the ship from blowing up right before it hits the Jedi Council where they're all conveniently gathered.
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of hoping for something, I'm not really sure what. I was just hoping for a better finish since it was a pretty good arc.
Well, see, the thing I find with that is there wasn't anything cliche about this, in my opinion.
It wasn't really cliche. I was just thinking it was more, I don't know, I don't
know, what would you want? Some sort of epic giant battle with lightsabers flying everywhere and explosions?
Dude, they should have given Whack a lightsaber.
Yes!
Dude, that would have been, like, so hardcore. Whack would just be, like, trolling all the droids with a lightsaber.
And then he cuts his own eye stalk off.
That's okay, he's a droid. He can just get another one.
I, for one, happen to find this an incredibly satisfying conclusion to the droid arc. A lot of people were complaining about the fact that they had the super battle droid, not the super battle droid, the super tactical droid that was in the first episode return for this one. That's moronic, because this is a droid arc. It should have a droid villain, and that was what I found quite clever about it in that regard.
He wasn't really like a main villain. He was just kind of like there as the episode's partial villain.
He wasn't meant to stand out, but he fit the arc in its context, sort of like Riff Tamsin from the Mon Calamari arc.
Wait, it wasn't the same one from the first episode, was
it? Yes, it was. He had the same paint.
Crap. Wait, so how did he get from there to there? I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense.
Droids can repair themselves.
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah.
They fixed R2.
I assume it was all in the same system, so...
Really? No, but then they went to hyperspace, and then the other one.
Yeah, and then they hit the asteroids.
So how?
It was all in separatist space, I assume. It wasn't asteroids, by the way, it was comets.
No.
You sound like my science teacher. Mr. Torres, if you're listening, I didn't finish my essay. Please don't kill me. It sucks, because he actually watches like Star Wars things on YouTube, so if he sees this is gonna...
Uh-oh.
I'm actually not being... I'm being legitimate here. He does... Don't kill me, Mr. Torres. Please?
Your name is awesome!
Anyway, so the episode starts out with them arriving at the deserted cruiser. This was all quite well executed, because it almost felt quite creepy at the first beginning, because it's just this very abandoned ship, and something's obviously not right.
At first I thought
it was going to be a surprise party.
Zombies.
You know what it was like? It was like that one thing in Republic Commandos, first time you go aboard the Ghost ship. And then the Trandos just like come out of nowhere and you crap your pants. It was something like that, but not as scary.
Stereotypical Republic Commando scum.
They're awesome.
Bro, don't even... We have 3 people.
Don't even try
You're outnumbered here.
Dad just portrayed Trandoshans as jerks again.
Commandos have never played
were jerks.
No, but they weren't all jerks. Just the slavers were jerks.
Yeah, well, all Trandoshans within that game are presented as jerks.
They're all slavers.
Exactly.
What do you mean exactly? Why are we talking about this thing?
He was hoping for human slavers, I think.
What? That would have been so lame. Then they wouldn't be green splooge all over your visor to clean off.
See, that's the thing. Excuse for random blood.
It's not. I love even when you break the droids.
The droids pop into oil.
The droids like oil, just splooges all over your mask, and oh, look at that.
There's reality to it.
Idiocy.
Yeah, man. War. Ronin, you're a hippie.
I'm a what?
He just called you a hippie.
You hurt me.
That makes no sense at all.
You don't like war.
Wait, what?
You don't like random war. You're a hippie.
I don't get it.
See, the thing is, this is Quinton saying something to me, so instantly it means nothing, because...
Ooh, burn Quintinian.
Anyway, back to the episode at hand, thank you. Everybody goes up onto the bridge, and they find these holographic clones.
That part was really trippy.
Someone just got sucked out of its eye sockets.
I thought that was really clever as well. Though I'm not quite sure what they'd be using the clones for, since they clearly weren't going to be answering any emails.
Yeah, I didn't get that part.
Maybe.
Hey, what is that? That question, though, genius!
Genius. There was no genius in having random...
Sir, why do we need holographic clone troopers in here? Don't question my genius!
There was no point for having random hollow clones there.
I guess unless maybe if somebody was looking at it with some sort of zooming telescope bit.
Zooming telescope bit?
Well, wouldn't they also notice that,
Wouldn't they notice the droids? Exactly.
They're all hiding down in the
if you have
lower part.
If you have a super telescope thing, I'd assume you could see in the lower levels too. Or else it wouldn't be a super telescope thing, now would it?
But that would be hacks.
You forgot bit.
I said bit to bit.
You're referring to medical.
I'll show you a bit. But seriously though, there was no point to having the clones besides to having the clones. Maybe it was for the preview. They could use it for the preview.
Yeah.
And then they'd make you wonder, why are there clones but not clones at the same time? Do we have to talk about the more awesome bunny droid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like that bunny.
I loved that little random feminine droid that was hitting on Whack. It was
too.
awesome.
I thought she was a really cool droid, actually.
They should make their action figure.
I agree.
Ha! You wish, my friend. Then again, I wish too. But we both wish for nothing.
I'm pretty sure Rocky's over there saying, I hated that droid.
I'm going to read silent on it.
You monster!
You.
She's not good enough for Whack.
That I also agree with. Whack needs a tactical droid female friend.
Yeah.
I thought they made her they were really cute.
Likely.
Anyway, I like that there was this little element that Whack went back for that bunny droid, and
I was saddened when that one droid died.
I like the little droid.
That was so
I was talking about how they never killed off that triple droid in the
and they kill him in this one.
And then they kill him off in this one.
That poor little droid, man. I saw it coming, but
he was so sad.
Yeah. And what do we all think of Beezy's death?
Okay, see, I gotta say something. This was the one scene, if you look carefully, if you pause it, you'll just see, Wheatley and his space core, just, floating there, going, space carrot. No, but then you'll see them just, floating there. You have to look really careful.
One thing I thought, it was technically, Beezy ain't dead. He's just floating out in space.
With Wheatley and space.
Oh, they went hyperspace, though.
Yeah, so?
They ripped them apart.
Yeah.
Wait a minute!
Probably just popped out somewhere in space and is floating there.
We never even spoke about the buzz droids.
They showed up, R2 lit them on fire, BZ threw them into space to the end.
But it was pretty creepy how they showed that many buzz droids.
That was just
Where
like,
did they get that many buzz droids?
I thought it was...
Where did they all stay?
Did I miss something?
We'll never know.
Did I miss something, or was there no buzzing, actually? They didn't have any buzz saws.
they did that little trollish laugh they do. They're like, do that.
Scream.
They didn't actually have any of those buzz saws.
Well,
Yeah.
fallacy. They're a fallacy to their own name.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was just a weird subject I wanted to bring up, but
Sure.
if you remember in Revenge of the Sith,
Mm-hmm.
when the buzz droids first appear,
Right.
R2 just zaps them once and then they fly off dead, right?
Right.
And then he zaps that one he's chasing like 50 times. And
Oh,
doesn't
no,
even
no,
affect
but-
Yeah,
it.
because he has to hit him in the eye.
Center
Right.
eyes,
Yeah,
where
that's
you
right.
had to hit
Sorry.
him, or else the
It wasn't a nice
It's like you have to
observation.
punch the pit droid in the nose for it to go down, but you also have to you have to punch out the eye of the buzz droid for
You're
it
a
to go
sick
away.
Quinton. You prejudiced against droids, bro. Against pit
Hey,
droids.
I'm simply stating a
Talk
fact.
hit in the face. I'll hit you in the
I'm
face.
amazed that...
Fight!
Wait, what? No.
Quinton
No.
would be like destroyed by my boot of power.
Anyway, so I did find those buzz droids pretty creepy, because since this is the droid arc, it's more droids, and
You would get
they were
creeped by buzz.
legitimately cool in that scene where it's like coming out everywhere. So
Please,
another thing I liked was that the mouse droid carried that gonk droid out
Oh,
of
yeah.
there.
What was with
That
that?
That was
good.
like more no man left behind policy, which I found incredibly cool about this. And another thing I want to mention is that Gascon gave this awesome speech over BZ's death. I'm like, where's this for when the aliens or humans and the clones all die?
I think it's a season 4. I think it's a season 5 thing. They're like introducing.
Remember Steela? How she had like the entire freaking like planet there when she died?
Yes, I
Name
remember.
one death in the Clone Wars for a character that mattered that didn't get a speech this season.
Obi-Wan. When
He
he
did die.
died, yeah, he did. He died.
I said this season.
I don't care. He died.
This
He didn't get a
season?
speech.
We haven't gotten through the season yet.
All those dudes that died.
Okay,
with
fine.
the-
How about Dono?
Obi-Wan.
The Dono, the human rebel on Onderon that was voiced by
Domo?
Nika Futterman. Dono.
He should have probably gotten more praise than she
She
did.
didn't get any remembrance at all. I know she was like a minor character, but
How dare you?
I found her a lot more brave than Steela.
She was much. What did Steela do that was brave?
Exactly.
She
Yes.
died, but that she didn't expect to die. She just died because Ahsoka screwed up.
Failed.
That was,
That messed up, kid.
anyway, we're not going to rant about Onderon. I'm just
Yeah,
pointing out
we're
that,
not reviewing that.
again,
Next episode.
Hey, what? Next episode,
But, like,
Bo-Katan. You're awesome.
the thing I'm pointing out, though, is that Gascon, he cared about these lives, I guess you can call them, even though they're
Can't
droids.
call them lives. They're artificial lives.
See the
know,
see the thing is that's another classic sci-fi debate about whether robots can become sentient or not.
You
I don't.
foolish human.
I really don't think BZ was, but like he was brave and he got a.
What about R2-D2 and C-3PO?
And I don't think C-3PO is alive.
C-3PO. That's like one of the most unalive droids that's ever been introduced. Like
He's awesome.
He's like the prissied out version of HK-47. If you stripped HK of all his awesomeness, guns, wit, and humor, you get C-3PO.
Okay, you can't say that.
And he refers to meat
You can't
bags.
actually say that, dude, because C-3PO
bags.
came first, so technically
Yeah.
Well,
HK was a satire on C-3PO.
Canon, well, technically, storyline-wise, HK was built before C-3PO.
You're using
Built a
the wrong
robot
sort of-
by a 9-year-old kid. What do you expect? What do you expect, sir?
I read it online.
Poor mini
That's
Lord.
So, Gascon gives this really actually a pretty cool speech for BZ, and
I like this Gregor one more.
well, he gave remembrance to both characters, which is something that they haven't done before for these other cool minor characters that die. And why can't they? I guess not everybody can be as awesome as Gascon.
Why didn't Sobek get a speech?
He's a villain.
Killed Echo.
He should have gotten a speech for being one of the best.
Ever say that ever again?
What? Sobek should have gotten a speech.
Shut up!
The death involved
Shut up!
By killing Echo. Technically, he didn't kill Echo. It was his droids that killed Echo. But then again, he did give the order to kill Echo. So. He didn't give the what? Yeah, he got broke.
That is killing me.
That was like, I don't know what that was. It kind of just numbed all my brain cells there for a second, but okay.
Like gone or something.
Anyways, Sobek was awesome. And
yes, he was, but why did he kill Echo?
But Obi-Wan didn't get a speech when he died. No, no one even said no. Wait, did that? No, no one said no. He just kind of died and then put him in the ground or temple ground thing.
I guess you got to talk to him afterwards on Hoth, so that sort of makes up for it.
No, I don't mean that. In Clone Wars.
Let's get back to the episode.
He's talking about the Hardeen arc.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I'm trying to forget about it too.
The episode.
Right.
So, guys.
So then there's Gascon. We leave no man behind. And Wack's we're going. We're GTFOing this shiz. And then Wack just takes off and leaves R2 there to die.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
This is the second time he's done that now. He's resulted in so many deaths. I can only imagine, when he was with Neo, how many deaths of clones he probably resulted in. Probably half of Neo's platoon.
I gotta admit, I laughed at that sequence.
Yes.
Okay, we're going.
Just because, technically, there wasn't enough time anyway, but, I mean,
I don't care.
Still wasn't a team player there.
Wack clearly does not like R2 for some.
Yeah, I guess I can sort of relate, but R2 was brave to do that, and that was this arc has done a crowning achievement of making me care about droids. That is something very rare for me. And
I did kind of feel bad when BZ died.
Me too.
Oh my
then
god.
Then I thought of the Space Corps thing and I made a video about it.
Yes, that's where he is. He's not really dead. He's just floating in space.
Yeah, he's floating endlessly in space.
Then we're treated to one of the biggest explosions we've ever seen.
Wait, so we're not even going to mention
that,
no, so we're not even going to mention the Republic gathering of bad cameos?
Who paid any attention to that?
Actually, a lot of people were spazzing out because Tarkin was there and
Echo was in the background. Echo was in the background, right, sir?
He was not in the background, Quinton.
Okay,
we should.
The only reason Tarkin was there is because Steven Stanton was voicing Gascon, so they just had to throw him in.
Apparently, someone posted that he's now Admiral Tarkin.
Who cared? All I saw it as was a bunch of guys that I know live.
I wish that they wouldn't
just
have...
reminding you they're alive.
No, but why would they... It just made me see... that was one thing. I think Rocky mentioned it. How they have, the council they just happen to be there. Yeah. The entire council would go there?
The entire council, all the people in one place.
Okay, guys, we got a bunch of people being enslaved. We got a bunch of droids, taking over our planets, but, we got to go to this meeting thing.
Why would they...
We got holograms and all that, but still... Forget that crap. We gotta get to this meeting.
That is actually a really smart thing you just said there, Quinton.
Shocking.
Really? I'm turning into a fax machine.
I love this episode, but I do agree there are some logical nitpicks. It doesn't mean it was a bad episode. It just means that, you can point these things out, yeah. It's like whenever I watch The Lord of the Rings, I like always point out little inconsistencies or logical errors.
Like, why is that guy's feet hairy when he has no hair on his face? Or why is that guy's hairy? What?
I don't think Ronin was referring to that.
He totally was, but then I just don't. And then you had like that Obi-Wan and Anakin talk that it just amused me. Anakin was like, "Hey, look at that ship over there." Everyone's like, "Oh yes, that ship." And Anakin's like, "It's coming in pretty quick." Everyone's like, "Oh yes, it's coming in pretty quick." Anakin's like, "Holy crap, it's coming in really quick." Everyone's like, "Oh yes, it's really good." And then they just like go on like that for 4 minutes.
It's a bomb.
It was so funny. Like they just point out the obvious for like 5 minutes, and then they don't tell anyone. They're just like, "Oh yes, look at that ship. It's coming in pretty quick."
No, like, hey guys, come look at this ship. We could like use the Force to like push it away. I guess.
This isn't the Force Unleashed.
Oh, well, excuse me! One Jedi could do that, but not like 50 million in the background?
That's because the Force Unleashed shouldn't be canon.
Oh,
God, no, we're not starting this again,
Yeah, there was a rumor of Force Unleashed being the next movie. Just a rumor, though.
But anyway...
If that happens, I shall be so upset. I'd rather have a Republic Commando movie.
Yes.
I would love that!
Oh my God.
Actually be pretty decent. I'm not really into Travis's work, but I've heard the game is good, so...
Dude, the game is not just good, the game is legendary.
The game is the most awesome thing you ever...
But anyway, I love how Anakin opened on. They're just like, "Oh yes, that shit." That actually did make me laugh.
It was like that scene where he's like, "You wanted excitement, heavy." I think that was Echo who said that. Oh my gosh, I quit.
That was like
I actually made a legit quote of Echo.
I don't think it was Echo that said that.
Oh crap!
I think it might have been Fi.
Yeah, Rocky had a good point.
It's like the ring manual thing, and then he's like, "You wanted excitement, heavy."
Okay, anyway.
Wait,
so then
heavy.
They're kind of just like, "Oh, look, here it comes." Yes, it's getting pretty close. Oh crap, it's a bomb!
No.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, look, those meteors up there. They're like, you want
comets.
So,
Will you now have permission to bring up Michael Bay?
So this is what
Come
happened.
on, man, go ahead.
In the last episode, I was like, look at Michael Bay explosions, but no, this is like the Michael Bay splooge just in the cloners.
see, the thing is, you missed something. A Michael Bay explosion just happens for no reason. This was
I was getting
all of the culminated in one giant explosion.
And all the Death Star's explosions were nothing compared to this.
I love how, like, Rhydonium can apparently turn, like, different shades of color when it blows
I
up.
loved that. That was so visually appealing.
That's cool.
It was a rainbow of Michael Bay.
That I will keep.
Have that shockwave thing at the end.
Yeah, just how, like, I loved the look of it when all those debris hit the space station.
New Year's.
Just
they should have brought the Clone Wars episodes back before the holidays. I don't care if it was the holidays or not. They should have had that on the New Year's.
They actually should have.
Yeah? Yeah. But just that... Oftentimes I find myself not caring about the plot, and that also results in me not being able to care about big cool visuals.
Wait a minute.
I'm talking about for like really bad episodes like Onderon or Revival. But in this in Arc, it all culminated down to this final explosion, and I was just like, what a beautiful explosion. And I can appreciate that.
In it, though.
Yeah.
Which brings up, appreciate that because it was at the cost of R2's life.
Okay, this brings up the only issue I have with this episode.
So, like, a big explosion, like, nukes the entire ship, rips it to bits, and R2 just, like, loses a leg, and he floats there for a few seconds.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
By the bomb.
He activated.
He was, like, right next to it. He was, like, right next to where all of Rhydonium was going, and like, what?
This thing rips a spaceship to little itty bits, and R2 is fine.
You think R2 would look like Echo after that? He'd just be like an R2 flat in space with like no form of like anything.
You'll take any moment to do that, won't you?
No, I actually will. I have no mercy, and Quinton has it coming. Look at his name. It's Witty Werben Jiggerman Juaswa.
Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen.
You racist. Anyway.
Let me see if I can pronounce it.
No, wait.
Smitty
Werben Jagerman Jensen.
There you go.
He was number 1.
But anyway, so then R2, he's just floating there, and then the clone spots him, and Anakin gets him. Then they fix him for a few seconds. The end.
Here comes my favorite part of the episode.
We forgot. Whack is gonna be with Gascon.
Wait, that's at the end.
Yes, this is at the end.
Yes.
All the droids come to see R2, and I loved this scene because
I think the reason that they blew up R2 was, they had to explain some way of why he doesn't have those super jet things on his
that's a thought.
But they only blew off one of his legs.
Hey, they had to get a matching pair then.
That's it.
Like, R2 would be, you'd try to fly and
but then
fly in one direction sideways.
No. Couldn't they just put on another leg that had, like, the super jet then? Why downgrade?
Do not question that genius!
Like, it's like with Echo. They could have put him in better armor, but instead they put him in the low-grade ARC Trooper armor, which gets his ass blown to bits.
Didn't die!
Oh, he died.
Anyway, so then we get this bit about...
I'm gonna say this, it was like whack, and Gascon's like, yes, I'm ridding myself of you stupid droids. And then Whack's like, oh no, bro. We're gonna be with you forever.
We'll be seeing each other for the rest of the war.
What the?
What?
No.
Who was that?
It was like, we're gonna do this forever!
I loved Gascon's reaction.
I swear it was not me.
Ronin, did you just do that creepy chick?
We'll be seeing each other for the rest of the war.
The hell was that? Dude, this is for the bloopers. This is for the bloopers.
My ribs!
It wasn't that bad. Okay, so...
Never do that again.
I just love Gascon's reaction to that. I rewound to that.
He craps his pants, his eyes like go whoom, and then that's the end.
I couldn't tell whether he was crying or laughing. I'm pretty sure he was crying.
Was crying. Yeah, it had to be crying.
I think it was both.
I don't know. I wouldn't be laughing if I had to put up with Whack for the rest of my life. I'm sure I love him, but he'd probably get something dropped on you the first few weeks.
Whack, bring the car back. There's a bunch of thugs coming.
Out of here.
Or he'd back the car into you and then take off with the thugs. In which case I would yell, "You stupid lucky droids."
So, what do we all think of this episode?
I give it a 9 point.
You give it a 9.8 all the time.
No.
Usually it's a 9.9.
I'll get it I'm not gonna do a random number. 9.8.
That, you just said that. You just said 9.8 and you're like, I'm gonna pick a non-random number. 9.8.
Okay, Rocky, what'd you think?
9.9.
I give it,
Fine. Well, 0408.
Shut up, you Quinton! Okay, Rocky, redo that.
I give it an 8.5.
An 8.5 out of 10.
Wait a minute!
Shut up. You had your chance, Quinton. No, shut up. I would give it a 7.9. Why? Because Whack left people to die, and he resulted in more droid death, and he trolled Gascon, and he will do so forever and ever.
Yeah, and he didn't even get the whole girl.
Oh, don't worry. Whack, he gets all the girls. He's like the Charlie Sheen of the Star Wars universe. He's Charlie Sheen.
Alright, my turn. Okay, well, since all you guys decided to rate it low, I'm going to give this my first ever 5 out of 5. This was
low. We gave it 7, 8, and 9.
7, 8, 9. Did you know that?
This was
5.
Fantastico.
It's fantastico.
This is good storytelling, okay? it finished up the arc in a satisfying manner while giving all the characters justice and doing a lot of little personal touches as well as a good culminating climax. I can't ask for any more than that. Yes, there were some nitpicks, and like the fact that R2 survived was pretty kind of stupid.
He's the droid. He didn't die.
But in that case, Beezy's probably alive out there somewhere in space.
Yes, he's with Wheatley in the Space Corps. We've been over this.
Yes, I'm a little irritated by the fact that,
but the fact that
no one ever seems to care as much about
1,000,000 degrees in space because he's still in hyperspace.
He's a droid, you minion. That could be a problem.
Like, the second he comes out of hyperspace, imagine how fast he's gonna be going. He's gonna be his own form of shooting star.
You can just see like Beasley just like shooting through space, like splat right into a star. That'd be awesome. I'd pay good money. By good money, I mean $2 to see that.
So 3.
So yeah, that would be my rating. 5 out of 5. Great episode. I'm really glad that this happened, and I now have hope for Star Wars: The Clone Wars again because they just did good. Young Jedi and Droid, 2 fantastic arcs right back to back. I may not be too excited for what comes next, but I can go into it with an open mind because of this. So
Quinton, we're not playing
good
Skrillex.
work. Good work, everybody.
No, not Skrillex. I don't even have music. Sir. You know that explosion? If R2 can survive that explosion, Echo could survive the one explosion.
They saw his severed helmet fried and across the other part.
Your arguments are invalid!
Just don't even bother arguing with it. We've done this like so many times. It's like
I'm afraid Rocky's right in this situation.
But there is something. Shut up, Quinton. There is
something. He lost his helmet. There's probably a shrapnel embedded in his head.
Yeah. You don't have shrapnel in Star Wars.
Okay, wait. Now there is something I did want to discuss before we end.
All right.
There was that trailer that I showed you where it showed like some season 5 second half clips.
Yeah.
We should discuss this.
Saw that too, Rocky, right?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, I just got one thing to say. Ventress and her robotic voice sounds hot. The end.
Very good, sir.
Come on, Fox.
Isn't it Thorn? It's Thorn, isn't it?
No, it's Fox. I think just in phase 2.
But why did they build up? Where's Thorn?
I don't know.
How do you know?
I see a lot of stuff I don't like in that, but Ventress looks pretty cool, so
I love how everyone was.
Here's hoping.
I just think it's Fox because he has the same visor and the same camera and everything, the same setup.
So does Thorn. Thorn has all the same that Fox has, except he has like a wing painted on his head for some reason. But anyways, so then I heard everyone saying not everyone, a few certain individuals saying Ventress's robot voice sounds stupid and pointless. Well, to them I say, you are stupid and pointless.
Aren't you going to say, prejudice set to maximum?
I don't have my laptop, so I can't play it. But that was good.
Thanks.
So, but I love how they're saying it makes no sense when actually she's wearing a helmet that would affect her speech.
No kidding. Does anyone notice how Anakin's voice changes from whiny to awesome?
People just don't use their brain. Serious.
Wow, really?
Anakin's voice before the master.
Now this is high facing. After. What is thy bidding, my master?
That must be like the single-handed worst Vader impression I've ever heard in my entire life.
Hey!
What is thy bidding, thy master?
That was actually pretty good. That was actually...
Except for the fact I said thy master.
See, Ronin's is actually pretty good. I gotta give him props.
That was really good. That was.
But anyway, so to all of you randomly raging about Ventress sounding like an awesome robot chick, shut up!
Yeah, that's it for this episode of Clone Wars Weekly. Tune in next week when we review, what is it, Eminence? Or
Eminence,
When I be Echo!
Wait, Ronin, you know what next week means?
What?
It means Bo-Katan.
Da-da.
Oh, that's not right. Why?
And thank you for joining us this week, Rocky.
Wait, Rocky should do the outro. He should do the outro.
All right, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.